curiosities for dreamers, not for brains.
Testing one. Hello, hello. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is JDog X211 coming at you again with another Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough. If you might remember, last time we finished up the Revenge of the Nora main quest, and now we are moving on to the Secret at the Gate. But before we get on to the Secret at the Gate, which will take place all the way over here at Day Tower, we still have this huge area here which we have to take, which I want to clear out before we get to that, and before we leave this area. So, first things first, there is actually a hunting ground up here that I want to get to and take care of that real quick. This is where I'm going to break my rule, which, as I explained before, in order to complete some quests, I'll need to use weapons other than the ones that I have at my disposal. So this will be the one time that you'll see me use the bows the other bows in my possession. But first things first, gotta get to the hunting ground. Fortunately, it's not too far away. Huh. Thought I heard something loud stomping around. I mean, I know there is something loud around here, but... I see, it's not here. There. Like I said, first we'll take care of this, and then we'll get down some of the other main quests. Side quests. Got a couple of corrupted zones to clear out, a couple side missions to take care of. Plenty of fun stuff. Let's see. First save. Then free box. anything new? Nope. Only very rare is this thing and the regular outfits. And I already cleared this thing out. And I cleared this thing out before. Huh. Antidote.
Yeah, this is useful.
And now... This is actually a case where speed is more important than anything else. So I'm not going to use the Adapt Champion, the Adapt Striker, or the Adapt Power Shot. These things have an extra long bow, these things have an extra long draw time. Sure, they're more powerful, but I need speed on this. So, I use my Adapt War Lodge and my Adapt Hunter Bow. Or, no. The Karja Hunter Bow that I put my extra handles on. Actually, hold on. Nope. Nah. And I think I'll go super sneaky. Of course, I need to get my headpiece back on.
You can stay away. I have no quarrel with the Nora.
And I have no quarrel with you. What is this place?
These are hunting grounds, and I'm the keeper. I offer the element trials for those who want to join the Hunter's Lodge. Now you know, so you can be on your way.
Wait, what if I want to have a go at one of these trials?
Then I have to give them to you.
You're not very friendly, are you?
Oh, and the Nora are? Don't you usually kill trespassers and outlanders?
Is that what you're afraid of?
Look, I didn't choose this assignment. They told me it was an honor, then stuck me right near your sacred lands. So I'm keeping to what I know, herds and trials, and hoping I won't get murdered by Nora, angry about the Red Raids.
Just to be clear...
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Well, at least he's smart enough to be wary.
What are the trials?
These trials test a hunter's skill with different ammunition types when taking down machines. If you can't master mine in time, maybe you should try one of the easier hunting grounds out in the world.
How many hunting grounds are there?
5 in total. I'm sure one of the others would welcome you.
What's the hunter...
What it sounds like. A place where hunters get together. Share...
Sounds easy enough.
Easy? What do you know, girl?
I know that for someone who doesn't want to fight a Nora, you're treading awfully close.
Fine. You already won the 3 half-suns you need to enter the lodge in Meridian. Go see for yourself how easy it is to get along there.
He makes a very good point.
Hurry up and choose your trial. For this trial, shoot the containers on Striders' backs with fire arrows. If you hit them right, you'll get quite a blast. Good luck with...
First of all, let's see. 1 Strider. I forget how many I have to shoot. I won, but geez, you want to call it close. And now you're about to see why I prefer the freeze ammunition. It's so much easier to kill something when it's already brittle and fragile. Now, so now, I don't need that. And I'll take this.
These aren't cheap.
Huh, turkey. I like turkey. Hopefully by the time I get back up there, I'll be all healed up.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Gotta say that was close, though.
You want a blazing sun on your first try. That's admirable.
Ah, shut it.
If you can freeze enough machines and take them down, I'll consider it a pass. Wonderful.
Actually, if I just gotta kill the machines while they're frozen, it should work just fine. Mark my targets again. Didn't strip this one. That's another thing I want to make sure that I get by you guys. When you're going and completing these
Perfect.
challenges, it is a good idea to go back and loot the down machines afterwards. Since you're playing against the clock, every moment can matter. Nah. And next will be the shock. So, I'm trying to remember. Do I gotta stab as to stun the machines, or do I have, or is it just with the bellow back? I do not remember. But we're about about to find out.
You want a blazing sun. In this trial, you'll need to stun bellowbacks with shock ammo and shoot off the components in their undercarriages. Get going. Good. Up.
That's easy enough. Stun. Well, I suppose that means I can't use my Storm Slinger. Bam. Now I put everything back where it should be. Oh, can I get out of the way to fire? Ugh. And I blow you right the fuck up. Punta. Pardon my language. Now, where's that incredibly rude Strider? Ah.
Better. No more time to recover.
And that's it. All the challenges for this hunting grounds are completed. And in less than 15 minutes.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Wait until you get to the desert.
You want a blazing sun.
I'll take my leave.
You can always come back. But please don't.
Okay, see, he was being nice there for a second. And then he wasn't. Chill water, blaze, and more blaze. And of course, a skill point rewarded. Now to Hunter's Gathering. There's a side quest there that will be very interesting. It's also very time consuming, because I'll have to do some backtracking. But it will be very but you will get to meet a very cool machine. And an epic fight.
She saves many lives.
I don't
the
have many
tribe
shards.
is lucky
Lives
to
are on the
have
line.
You're right. Mine if I go looking for your friends. So pay up or shut up.
Without these explosive arrows, they'll be torn to shreds.
Not my problem. Unless someone wants to pay me to pick up the
Hard
pieces.
work and strong liquor.
How could you be so cold?
Where I come from, that's a compliment. See you around.
Shit. Someone's brutal. And he is clearly a Meridian. What's he doing so far up here?
Grant you favor.
Hard as it is to admit, we're gonna need to decide which we like better. Living in peace, complaining about the Karja.
May you always find challenge.
Living in peace or complaining about the Karja. No offense, but the Othram seem to do plenty of both.
Frost in the air. Days like this, I miss working in the smelting halls.
Very blacksmithing and Viking-ish. That's what they sound like.
May there be
Sounds like you have friends in danger.
Employees, not friends. A caravan on its way to trade with the Banuk, along a trail that swarms with machines. I made sure they were well stocked with explosive arrows, but by the sun, they left them behind.
Why would they leave their best ammunition behind?
I don't know. Zavid, the caravan boss, isn't the sort of man to make mistakes. He brought the crate hoping to catch them here, and barely got past the border before the commander sealed the gates. But for me to track them deeper into the wilds would be suicide, especially with those corrupted machines infesting the land.
Very true, very smart. Like it or not, he's not a fighter. And as you saw, he's too cheap to hire
What
the
sort of
ones who can.
machines swarm the caravan's trail?
Scrappers and longlegs from what I hear. But there have been stories of something worse. Something that strikes with no warning. Without explosive arrows, they won't stand much of a chance.
If I come across the caravan, I'll do what I can to help.
Well, that's more than any of the worthless bums hanging about this dung pit offered. Here, take the ammunition I stockpiled for the caravan. You're sure to need it. And may the sun shine upon you.
Before the machines wiped them out. A caravan departed on a dangerous route without any decent ammunition. Without help, the expedition is doomed. A crate of ammunition intended for Marzaved's caravan.
Our fort is closed off the valley. We are nowhere. Nothing could make us leave this.
As you can see, they're a bit of a trip. I think I will cheat. Bah. Well, I'm not so much cheating as just exploiting a mechanic in the game. You can actually go through this quest before you get here. You just have to walk up to this area, and you'll hear them fighting, of course. But I wanted to make sure you guys got that little piece of dialogue. As you can see, they're just a hop, skip, and a jump. I should mention, if this is your first time playing, you're going to find two machines here that you've never seen before. One is called a long leg. It's kind of hard to describe. It looks a bit like a bird. It's a bird, but it looks kind of like a cross between a cross between a turkey and an ostrich, kind of. It's got very big plumage. It's got a very special attack. I remember somebody once described a platypus as like Mother Nature took all the leftover pieces in the box and then stuck them all together. This is kind of like, you know, someone trying to create something that has a lot of function and not a lot of form. Although it does look pretty good, it does what it does really well, but it's just so different, you know, from everything else. I mean, you know, you got your almost dinosaur-like Watchers and the Thunderjaw. You got, you know, the big birds. Well, the birds that can fly, I guess that's the biggest thing. You got two birds here that can fly, and then you got this thing. You'll understand when you see it. Now, oh. There. Like that real fast.
You there! I hope you've come to help, because we're getting slaughtered out here.
As a matter of fact, I am. Oh. One thing, though. 39 and 60. It's ironic. The armor that I actually have that's supposed to be bulletproof, it has more elemental resistance, but this thing actually offers me higher protection. Go figure.
Lubavad sent me after you.
Oh, I see. And did he happen to tell you why he packed us a crate of Ridgewood instead of decent ammunition? 3 waves of Watchers and Scrappers so far, and worse to come. Without that ammo, we're good as dead.
Lubavad didn't say anything about Ridgewood. He said you left the ammunition behind.
Then the old fool has gone cross-eyed. Every crate we loaded, I checked twice. The glyph said ammunition, but when we opened it, it was full of Ridgewood shafts and nothing but.
Huh. What was wrong with Ridgewood? That's what all the arrows that I use are made from.
Lubavad sent me because he was concerned for your safety.
The only thing that frightens Lubavad is losing an investment. We do the work, he counts profits.
Huh. Well, you're still here, aren't you?
I have the ammunition with me. Enough for everyone.
By the sun. We might just stand a chance after all.
Alarms! Long leg approaching!
And there it is. Like I said, very odd.
To arms! To arms!
Now, real fast. Long leg. RHO overrides. Locked. A deafening sonic blast attack. Powerful jump legs and an alarm call makes it a tricky opponent. This concussion sack is vulnerable to everything, and when it goes, it'll create an enormous sonic boom that will damage everything nearby it. It's also one of the few places that you can get echo shells. I tell you, I hate echo shells. The problem is that you can't harvest them because you know what they use the sonic boom for. They're what produces the sonic boom that this thing shouts at you with. So whenever you if you use a harvester arrow on it, it explodes and, well, it doesn't kill you, but man, it hurts, and you go temporarily deaf. Then there's the alarm signal antennas. This thing will actually use a distress beacon, and it'll call sawtooths and ravagers and other things from nearby to come and fight for it. The best way I say to deal with it is the power cells on its back. It does with a shock arrow, and it will cause a huge explosion, and it will stun it. The wings also. Those are valuable shards when you harvest them, and without it, it can't launch the waves of fire that it can shoot at you, and it also can't use its high leaping attacks. Which is the reason why I made sure to load up my Storm Slinger first. Oh! There's the explosive. Like I said, get too close to us. Get too close to this thing. Huh?
War machine!
See that scrapper?
Whew. Good fight. Quick and nasty. It's actually ironic. You're gonna get to meet the two machines that are weak to electricity in the same fight.
Oh.
Huh. Wonder where that came from. Now here's the long leg. Long leg heart, long leg lens, echo shell, and the sparkers off its back. And the shards come from the discs on its wings. And the watchers I took down. Like I said, how could you not look at that photo and think, what WTF? Like I said, this is where you get the echo shells from, and when you hit it enough times or hard enough, boom. That concussive explosion goes and turns it back on you. So yeah, best to shoot these guys from a distance, Or stab
You
him.
fight well, Outlander. I'm surprised Lubavad was willing to pay for someone of your skill.
He didn't pay me, actually. I did this for free.
Never trust the Karja merchant.
Boss! The Songcores are gone!
What?
What's a song
That's
core?
impossible. Unless Doreed took them. When the first wave hit us, one of the men ran off. Doreed. I thought he was a coward. Turns out he's a thief, too.
He couldn't have gotten far.
True, but we're in no shape to go after him.
Then I'll get him for you. But this time, I get paid.
Quick learner, eh? Fine. Bring those Songcores back and you've got a deal. Don't want to push my luck, stranger, but Doreed gets further away every second.
Don't worry, he's not gonna get too far. What do I get for this? 25 XP and a remarkable reward box.
Tasty.
Ah, no raccoon skin. Oh well. Hair bones? Now comes the really fun fight. Truthfully, I hate these things, but at least it does make quick work of this bozo.
Hello, Doreed.
Who are you?
The caravan sent me.
Caravan? What caravan?
The one you sabotaged. You figured no explosive arrows meant no survivors. No witnesses to your crime.
Look, stranger, I have debts. If I don't pay, the Dicers will gouge out my eyes.
So much for your eyes. And there you are. I hate these things. And they're also the only other place you can get good echo shells. Ambushers, a stalker, an ambusher with light-bending stealth abilities, explosive mines, and a powerful ranged attack. It's got a dang laser-guided dart gun. It launches mines from its back, so trying to follow behind it is dangerous. And of course, there's the fact that they can turn invisible. Yay! And of course that stupid whip-like tail. When this thing wants to, that thing on its back end will extend almost twice its length and ends in a very, very wicked barb. Bam. Wait, did I get... Nah, Long Heart. Stalker hearts are much rarer. Alright, Doreed. Let's see what you have to say for yourself.
The caravan. Did they live?
Yes. I got to them in time.
Thank you. As I turn and embrace the sun, may he burn away my sins.
What a waste.
Heh,
At least he died better than he lived.
true. Now... Alright, I don't need those. Now, what exactly did I get off this guy? A crate of valuable machine parts stolen from... It still doesn't say what the hell a Songcore is.
I need to keep my kit dry.
You're back. And with the Suncors, I see. And Dorid?
A, stalker got him. It wasn't pretty.
And you beat a stalker. That's worth a bonus. Here, take my share. You've earned it.
Puh.
I'll see to the caravan from here. I think the rest of the trip will go smoother. We'll take up the trail once my men have caught their breath. Should go smoother with no Dorid to sabotage us.
Very true. No. Huh. Not a bad haul. Now, what to do next? Well, first of all, back here. Got a couple people to talk to, little conversations to have. Then I'll see about grabbing that middle flower down to the south, and probably that Banuk figure too.
Why does King Abad protect the people of Sunfall? We all know our army could destroy them.
Huh. Don't think I've ever heard that said before.
Bring sun to a dark day.
Ah. Get this while I'm here.
This is the year. We played our...
I don't think you can get anything besides this until, of course, you get to the Karja capital. Or, you get to Day Tower, and then a lot more stuff becomes available. And assuming you don't want to pick up... I basically completed everything else in the world before I got to Meridian the first time. But if you go right about here, I want to say, to the quarry... you can actually see quite a bit of that through the cloud cover when you look hard enough. But yeah, when you got here to the quarry, you can buy basically anything you can in Meridian. You can't trade all the other knickknacks, doodads, and whatchamandingers you find, but you can get basically everything else, including all the valuable weaponry.
Sometimes you just have to sit back.
Now, and how many does that make? 22. That should leave just one more in the bandit camp on top of this mountain ridge up here.
Might as well try to catch the light in your hand.
I've been thinking about the claim. Odd place, really.
Little Spark, what blew you across the mountains?
I was headed for Meridian.
And you're stuck here with the rest of us until the Karja open the fort gates. I'm Jira. Are you drinking?
I'm... not.
Look, with the news I've been hearing about the Nora, first one's on me. Every day I try to share one with someone who I like. Most days I have to settle for someone I can beat in a fight. It's a little goal. Here's to you.
What is this?
Scrapper sap, the good stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
So, what did you hear about the Nora?
Something to do with that nasty scratch you got on your neck.
I'm gonna find them.
Sounds like a hard road to go down.
Right now, it's the only road I know. The Karja, I'm not sure what to make of them yet.
Some say under those feathered helmets, there's more feathers. But they do all right by me. Apart from closing the valley every time the wind blows. Well, when it's open again, you can see Meridian from the fort walls.
It's that close.
No, it's that big little spark. You can't miss it. They'd hate that. If you do, don't go further west than the Great Lake, or you'll meet the wrong kind of Karja.
Not sure if there's a right kind. Some of them are religious murderous zealots, and the other ones are all stuck-up pricks.
What do you mean, the wrong kind of Karja?
You've been done up tight as a bolt in Norland, haven't you? The Karja are still at war, only now it's with each other. The winners, those are the Sun Karja. And the losers, the ones who liked the old ways, they're the Shadow.
The Shadow Karja. And they went further west?
To squat in the old border forts on the edge of the Sundom. Those Karja boys love building forts.
You're Oseram, aren't you, Jira?
Here I'm just an outlander, and that fits my wheel just fine. You don't know about Oseram women?
No.
Well then, in the claim where we're from, we don't own property. We become it. Alewife, Forge wife, and so on. Blade wife, if we're inclined to shear our heads and kiss the steel. It is what it is. Make strong marriages. Or infamous criminals.
Yeah.
Me, I'd sooner sleep under the stars than a roof I don't own.
Damn right.
Thank you, Jira.
Can't guarantee I'll stop calling you Little Spark. Stop by again when the fort opens, won't you?
Sing to the glaciers.
You're in danger of becoming my favorite.
That's a danger I can face. I wanted to ask...
Think of us when you need...
Alright. What do I have time left to do? I think I'll go get this Banuk figure. They put these things... The guy who made these things, he puts them all up on such interesting spots. Like I said, if you didn't buy the map, check the mountaintops here for anything that you might, for any of these that you might have a... Sorry about that, got a phone call. Unimportant, didn't know who it... Actually, yeah, why did my phone go off if I didn't... Oh, I didn't set the priority. Anyway, if you're looking for... If you didn't buy the map for the Banuk figures, and you don't know where you're... And you don't already know where they are, just follow these markers painted on the mountain cliffs. You will find...
Hope everything's in order.
Some brightly colored stuff. One thing I'll say about the Banuk, despite coming from a land that's all snow, they sure do love their bright, bright colors. Like, see right here? Right there on the left. That's how you know to head this way. And up here on the left, and up we go, and up we go, and up some more. And across that up. Whoop. And there's another marker. And almost at the top of the world. Now... Ah, right there.
Some kind of figurine. I think it's Banuk.
But no figurine, I name you. Upon this peak, I name you my son, that which, chieftain of, before my exile, Signac, chieftain of my work, thought your blood was his, but the truth, color of the sky, painted in your eyes and mine. It wounds me, memory, Ile, your mother, Eva lost in the snow, lay between us. After father and son, I paint my mark here and leave this to you this offering, though I will never touch the warmth of your hands. It really was unfortunate. Alright. Well, that I think is going to be everything for this episode. Afterwards, next episode, I got a couple more relics to find, a couple of metal flowers to pick, a vantage point to stare at, a couple of corrupted zones to deal with, and a bandit camp to clear out, and then there's this Karja fort, which will be another epic boss fight. So, until we meet again.